stand for the opening prayer and pledge.
Father in heaven, bless us as we gather today for this meeting. Guide our minds and hearts that we will work for the good of our community. Teach us to be generous in our outlook, courageous in the face of difficulty, and wise in our decisions. Thy will be done. Amen.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call this Hancock County Commission to order. The 7th day of April 2016 at exactly 2:30. Please turn off all cellular devices. Thank you. Item 1A, approval of County Commission minute meetings for March 17th, 2016.
Move to approve.
I have a motion on the floor. Discussion, corrections. If none, call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 3-0. Citizens' presentations. Daryl McClellan, Director, Hancock County Animal Shelter. Event announcements. Sir, would you like to address the mic here?
Yep.
And the floor is yours.
Yes, sir. I'm Daryl McClellan. I'm from the Hancock County Animal Shelter. I'm director, if any of you don't know. We've got some upcoming events that we'd like to give out to the public. We do an event where we take dogs to PetSmart. We get them adopted from PetSmart. Anybody's welcome to come up there and visit. It's in Robinson. We're going to do the PetSmart on the 16th. And then we're going to do Kmart up there in Weirton on the 23rd. Same event, same kind of event. We take up dogs and show them for adoption. And then we're doing, we got Animal Friends. We're taking dogs and cats up there to get fixed. We also take cats to the Angels for Animals in Columbiana to get fixed. We actually took 35 cats from the public. We let the public call in. They give us what kind of cat is. They come in, they pay, and we take it. We transport them from the shelter to there to get fixed, and then bring them back to the shelter and they pick them up. Just helps the community out on a low-cost spay and neutering program for your cats. You know, anybody can get in on this. Anybody could, you don't even have to be from this county. We just offer it for anybody in the general area that needs help. They need help on getting their cats spayed or neutered. We're looking in the future to do dogs too. We only did it once, and we're just working out the little kinks in getting it done. Then we got Comcast Cares event on the 30th of this month, and that is where Comcast will come in. They bring around 25, 30 of their people. Anybody is welcome to this. The more volunteers, the better. And what we're going to do is we're going to work around the shelter. We're going to get some things that need to be done around the shelter. We're going to get them done, such as painting that fence. We're going to get that fence all fixed up there. Stuff like that. Stuff will help out, make it look better. We're supposed to get a sign fixed up. We're supposed to get flowers around the sign. Our flagpole, we're going to get that fixed up. Get a flag up there so it's all respectable. Everybody drives by, we'll see a nice, clean area there for the county. Then we do Channel 7 News, WTRF. We did it on the 6th. We went down to Channel 7 News in Wheeling. We actually took a cat that we just had fixed, a three-legged. He has 3 legs now. He had 4, but one was severely shattered, so they had to remove it. And that's also something we do at the Hancock County Animal Shelter. We get them fixed. Now we don't charge any more for this. Like when we fix a cat, we still adopt out for the same price. So if anybody wants to give donations towards that, we're always welcome to take that. And if you do give a donation in that name, it goes right to that cat for sure. Everything is on the books right. And then we got Oaks Valley over in East Liverpool on the 18th. I take a couple dogs over there. all I do is it's an older person's home. I go over there, show a few dogs. Everybody, comes out and pets the dogs. It's only like a half an hour thing, but it gets the community aware that Hancock County Animal Shelter and Hancock County is trying to help all the communities around here, just not Hancock County. We're trying to help everyone. And then, just like to ask everybody to vote yes on the levy coming up, because we need that. Without that levy, we're not going to be able to operate. So we need the levy. We need it to pass, and that's all. Thank you very much.
Hey, Darrell.
Thank you, sir.
Darrell.
Darrell, you have a
Darrell.
question?
Yeah, questions? I know I did
You
questions.
missed some of the dates on some of those events. I know you got the first one.
Okay, which one do you need? I got PetSmart on the 16th,
Right.
Kmart on the 23rd. Animal Friends is like a fix-it thing, but that's like we only take our animals to that one.
Oh, okay.
But it's something we do.
But these are spay and neuters for
What
the
do you
public. The 16th and 23rd.
No, the 16th, 23rd is just events we
Adopt
do.
outs.
Yeah,
Adopt outs.
The one for the public we just did. We're going to have another one on next month, but I'll be at next month's meeting too.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll try to make these meetings regular so I can update the public because through your newsletter and stuff that the things we do. So it just gets it out there more. So I'll have next month's dates.
Next month.
We're going to have one next month. Is like for the whole public, for the spay and neuter. Anybody can call and get put on it now, but it won't be till next month. These are all just
They're your events. Your events
yeah.
only. Okay.
But the 30th, the one for Comcast Cares, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Where anybody can come. Anybody wants, they can come help out, not help out, just socialize, just more the merrier.
That's 30th.
30th, yes. Yep. The 30th of this month.
Do you have a time on that, Darrell?
It's going to be from 8 to 12.
And you talked about the spay and neutering. How about for the cats? What's the cost on that?
50 for females, 40 on males. And that includes us taking them up there and bringing them back. So it's all. And if you want to get any extras, there's a price list for extras. So, such as some people haven't got their cats tested, they will test them for you. And I believe that's 20. Both vaccines are 20 for both the FELV and FERCP vaccines are 20 together too. You can get rabies, that's 8. There's a bunch of things you can get, but everything else is extra other than fixing them.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Darrell.
Thank you, sir. Keep up the good work.
All right, thank you very much.
We love our pets, even the three-legged ones. My cat doesn't have a tail, in case anyone. All right. Item 3, correspondence. Melissa Thompson, Community Development Specialist, Department of Economic and Community Development, requesting approval of a resolution to continue participation in the Northern Panhandle Home Consortium for FY 16-17.
Mr. President, I move that we approve the request for the resolution to continue in the Home Consortium program.
Discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. New business. A, County Commission. Approval of release of trust deeds. These new glasses aren't the 2.5s, which I thought they were. For the trust deeds for the following individuals as 5-year lien has lapsed: James Spiker, Donald Jeffrey, and Katina Lamp.
Move to approve.
Discussion on the motion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item B, under new business, dog warden approval of the March 16th monthly report.
Move to approve the dog report as presented.
Discussion? Comments?
6. When you ask.
Yeah. Barking dog 6. Any other further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Office of Technology and Communications. requesting approval of OEM's purchase of radios and portables. Mr. Vites, you want to go into any detail or?
Several months ago, you approved Mr. Over going after 2 grants from the Department of, I can't even remember which department, Military Affairs, pardon me. One was for the fire departments, one was for police departments. What we'd like to do at this time are purchase radios that are on a statewide contract. Under these 2 grants, we'll be able to get Jeremy Corrett, I believe, 228 portables and 5 mobile units, which we'll use to pass out throughout the county. These are multi-band radios, so anybody that has one in their possession, if they are Cook County in, will be able to get on the siren system and also be able to use our current systems here to talk to 911 or anybody else.
Move to approve the request to purchase the radios.
Discussions?
I'd
Questions?
like to just comment.
Comments?
Jeremy, we on behalf of the commission, we appreciate what you did. This is $300,000. $300,000 that the county's receiving in the form of 2 grants. I know you and Bob worked on this, but I can remember attending one of the Fire Association meetings about 6 months ago in the fall out on Oakland Fire Station, and we were talking about new radios. And back then, I'm thinking, how are we going to come up with this kind of money? We might have to raise 911 fees. Little did we realize that we had the issues going on, but $300,000, that's huge. That's a huge grant. Appreciate the work. I mean, I know that the volunteers out there are going to appreciate it, but it's not every day that we get this kind of money, and we are only going to be paying what $1,100 for this. So now we do have to spend the money up front, and then after the radios are purchased, we'll be reimbursed for this. Right. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thanks, Jeremy.
That's huge.
Take a vote.
Call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Prosecuting Attorney's Office, D, requesting approval as depository bond with the Hancock County Savings Bank.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 3-0. Sheriff's Department, requesting approval of the ownership transfer of K9 Nitro as a matter of record.
Move to approve the request.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 3-0. Miscellaneous. Probates and estates.
They have been reviewed and recommended for approval.
Motion, John.
Move to approve the probates and estates.
Further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of exoneration orders.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. General county bills.
General county bills are $35,044.91. P-card payments for all funds was $54,258.17.
Move to pay the bills.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Library levy, fund bills and requisition.
We have 2 libraries submit requisitions, and they're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Sheltered workshop levy, funds, bills, requisition.
They submitted 2 requisitions, and they're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Karen, anything else?
No,
Today?
sir, not today.
You're sad?
No, I'm good. I said not today.
She must discuss her feelings.
Want to elaborate on that? I mean, press is here. So.
I can go with stress. How about that?
Okay. Counselor?
Nothing today.
OEM, Jeremy, anything else you want to add? No, nothing. All right, thanks for all your efforts and return. That was huge. Okay. Who else is here? Election office?
Yes, I just wanted to let everybody know that the deadline to make any changes for your register is the 19th of April. Please come in. And also too, on the 20th, we're going to have our instructional program for our poll workers. And all of our applications for our absentee ballots, but they are all out. So, and we're taking more if anybody needs any absentee ballots. Give us a call.
Okay. 911 is hidden from me.
Just very much looking forward to the move toward the building and the capabilities that we'll have with some of our new equipment. For instance, phase 2 of cell phones to 911. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Good. Good. The assessor's with us? Nothing. Brenda, I see you. Mr. Beckman, you have anything back there? I haven't seen you for such a long time. Leadership Weirton's in the house.
Actually, there are three people from Leadership Weirton that are currently in our class. Madam Recorder, and Bree, and myself. And I'm really honored to be here today. I don't know how many of you might be familiar with Leadership Weirton, but it's a program. There are about 15 of us in the class this year. And it's been absolutely exciting for me. Mr. Davis walked us through the State House and introduced us to just about everybody that was down there. And we also met with John Perdue. We met with the governor. We were in the Senate chamber. We were in the House chamber. And we actually ended up in the Supreme Court building. And the Supreme Court justice came out and talked to us for about 20 minutes. And he said, "I'm going to do something we've never done before." And he walked us back into his office, and I asked Jeff, I said, "Have you ever been back here?" He said, "I've been down there 15 minutes. I've never seen the things that you guys are seeing today." So I just want to thank you for allowing us to attend today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Shelley, do you have anything?
Oh, I have a whole stack of things.
You want to talk?
If I can.
Sure.
Carol's not here today. She's doing Energy Express. I'm sure everyone's heard of the Energy Express Reading Nutrition Program. We are interviewing for that now. What she wanted me to tell you about today, we do something called Roundup. I know you're familiar with it. Kids get up and speak publicly. We had a little girl come in who literally brought our judges to tears. She started her demonstration and she was collecting, this little girl's 11 years old, she's collecting things for kids who are going into foster care. Because somebody told her if the police have to go into a child's home in the middle of the night and take them out, those kids don't get to take anything. They're handed a garbage bag and they can take what they can get. And this little girl says she wants no one to feel like garbage and she wants to do something. So she put together these little bags. They have some personal items. She's getting the soap, shampoo, conditioner, slippers, a notebook and colored pencils, some crayons, a book, so that if a child's sitting for a while waiting for their foster home to go to at night, they have something to do. She's getting her overnight bags and totes from the Goodwill donations, right? She comes and does this, and one of our judges for Roundup was Pat Ford. And he saw this, he choked up as well. He asked her, "How would you feel about Channel 9 knowing about this?" So I don't know if any of you saw that on Channel 9 News, the little girl who was doing the foster stuff. That was one of our little 4-H'ers. That hit Channel 9 News, and we started getting phone calls. We got a phone call from the Ohio Valley Street Rod Association, and they asked if the kids would like to come down there and pitch their ideas. They went to Eaton Park. They pitched their ideas. They let them know they have 32 bags left to make their goal of 50 bags. And they wrote them a check right there for $320. and said, go ahead and go get supplies. So the Extension Office is supporting that and supporting this little girl and is supporting the whole program. It's just wonderful. So if anyone wants to donate anything, call your local Extension Office. We will be glad to take them. I mentioned Energy Express. We're getting ready for the Reading Nutrition Program. Another thing that we're doing, a fundraiser, is called the Amazing Race for the Ohio Valley. That's May the 3rd. And it's a call-in kind of thing that you can donate as little as $10. One of the things we're doing is we are going around and asking some folks to hold this sign and get a picture. So I'm hoping our commissioners after the meeting might hold a sign that says, I love Hancock County 4-H, so we can plaster you all over everywhere too.
Wonderful.
Great. Okay. Great. I brought, if anybody, if you guys want to pass these around, this is a little bit about that Amazing Race. And this is just, it's the future. You know, everybody, especially young people, want to do something with their phone. You can do that. That's simple. And donate $10. Just $10 or more. But it's 24 hours, and that's all this fundraiser lasts. So we have to get that word out to everybody and really blast it so that in that 24 hours we can get as much money as we can. The last thing on my list here is, your Extension agent here, Carol Shearbaum, along with some of her colleagues, are going to, they've been selected to do a workshop at the Joint Council of Extension Professionals in Arlington, Virginia. They're doing a program on inclusion and education, and there'll be Carol, Natasha, the rest of the WVU Extension delegation, and after they do all of their educational stuff, they're going to be touring Capitol Hill, and that's coming up next week. So Carol wanted me to just update y'all on that as well. You guys are up for the picture?
Yeah, we'll do it as soon as we're through.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Shelley, maybe I recommend that you come back on the next meeting, which is the 17th. Well, 2 weeks from today, whatever it is. Bring this up again. Keep reminding the public to do on May 3rd, get online and donate.
Okay, great. Thank you. I will. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Miss Brenda?
I have nothing. Thank you. After all that?
All that eye contact, like, don't forget me this week.
Hey, I'm just reminding you.
Okay.
You tend to overlook.
All right. Robert, anything else for the good of the order?
Just to give you a quick update, in the last week or so, we have managed to hang the antennas on the tower at the new 911 center. Westmoreland Electric has pulled roughly 2 miles of phone and data cables throughout the building. We are on track, and on the 21st from 11 to 1:30, the public is invited to an open house. At the center if you want to come and see.
2 weeks from today.
Yes, sir.
And everything will be 100%.
It will not quite be 100%, but it'll be real close. We're hoping to open the following Tuesday.
All right. All right, thank you, sir. George, anything?
Nothing today.
Nothing from the clerk's office. Everything's 100% down there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen?
Well, I didn't have any comments, but I am going to make one because we had Daryl here and Carol. Some critical dates come out, and I was going to ask Mr. Smith the lead time you need for television when that airs live, or when that airs on the WLU channel, because as I travel around, many people watch that. And it amazes me that I've seen you on TV, I've seen you guys talking and everything. So it's actually a great way to get these dates out. This would be a tremendous thing to have on there. And the particularly the neutering that's free to the public. That would be
It costs, but it does cost $50 and $40 for the neutering.
I thought, okay.
It wasn't
I stand
free,
corrected on
but
that.
we do for the public.
Yeah. But the dates would still be nice to have out so that the public is aware that they can stay close and don't have to.
I have all next month's dates, next meeting for sure.
Okay.
That's great.
So about what are you, a week behind?
I have to have it by Monday because it airs Tuesday morning. It airs Tuesday, Wednesday, so I get it to Monday.
So anything that that's past 5 days of the meeting will actually get to be seen on television. and then it repeats during the course of the till the following meeting.
It airs on
It's just a
Tuesday, Wednesday, and
great way to
Saturday.
get this information out there. And that's all.
Good, gentlemen.
Good. You're good?
You guys said it all,
You're 100%?
I think.
And I have nothing today, thank you. The next meeting will be 2 weeks from today, April the 21st at 2:30. Accepting movement to adjourn till then.
So moved.